All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to Ice Pad C at the HRM 4-Pad for this Nova Scotia 2023 Female Provincial Championship here at the HRM 4-Pad. Welcome to this High Button Sports live stream in the U18AA division here between the Fundy Highland Stars and the Quad County Whitecaps as we are officially underway. My name is Matt Dooley, and I will have the call here this evening for you as the Stars are going to get in first here. As they're going to work in behind the net now. Beaton's going to rim that around. Coach already yelling F3 high here. That puck squirts out into the middle now for Sienna Beaton. Beaton's going to have a step. She's going to move through the neutral zone. She's going to leave that there for Brooke McClellan. McClellan's going to fire that at the net, but it was blocked. Back to the point here for Kara Beaton. Shot tipped wide. That's pushed off to the side by the Stars, and they're just going to fire that outside the zone. Now it's going to come back out. They're just going to go back to the neutral zone. A good job there to get reset up here instead of just firing that blindly into the zone. To Beaton. Beaton. Cross ice pass, up ice, intercepted there, and that squeaks through the legs now. As the Highland Stars are going to go for a change here. And away goes Freymanis. Freymanis pass to the back door there as that was tipped up over the net and into the glass. It's back for Michaela Nadazdi. Up ice. Chipped in deep. Now they're going to go for a change here. As Freymanis was going to get in on the forecheck. That's going to come back to Richards. Richards shot that, and that got tipped. As that's going to get into the corner now. 3:15 stop minute. 3:15 stop time periods, and then an intermission between the second and third. Thank you for joining us here on this High Button Sports live stream. We're here all weekend, as now that puck's going to squirt outside the blue line for Lauren Keats, and now the Stars are away. As the Stars look to get a shot here now. That's a nice move into the middle. Shot there and a save. They're poked away there as starting goaltender for the Whitecaps, number 31, Ava Van Zutphen. Starting goaltender here for the Fundy Highland Stars, number 1, Josie Cameron. Will face off down to Van Zutphen after she makes her first save. Is that Cameron went AWOL on us there, though? Just a little quick view of the booth and another shot off the face-off there as Van Zutphen was there for the task. So face-off off the draw, and that hits the post, and another face-off opportunity here. A shot from the point, that goes wide, and that's going to be off the moorings here as we wait for the roster to upload here for the Fundy Highland Stars. So face-off won by the Stars now. And they're going to take that down deep, in behind the net. Now that puck's moved into the corner here. They're going to work that up to the right point. Shot through the crowd. That hits a stick. That was blocked there by Mary Beth Brophy. Now that centering pass is turned over at the line. Picked off now, moving to the middle. Picked off once again. Down the left side. Good job by Beaton there to Russell. So that's going to get in behind the net now as Mary Brophy is going to get in there on the forecheck, and she's battling hard now. Now they're going to work it behind the net here once again, trying to center that pass. It's picked off here, chipped up to the wall. Back for Richards. Richards is going to fire that back down in deep and behind the net. Intensity at a very high pace here early on. Back to the point. Nadazdi. Down low. That's going to be cleared the length of the ice, and that's going to go down for icing. And we're going to have an offensive zone face-off here for the Whitecaps. Rimmed around here for McIntosh. She's going to center that. That's going to go down the length of the ice, and that's going to be another icing call here as we're going to head back down to where we started. A couple early whistles here. 11:22 left here in the first period, so 3 15-minute stop time periods. Face off one here by the Stars. And away goes Beeson. Shot from the middle, tipped into the corner there by Van Zutphen. As the Whitecaps player trips over what looked to be the puck there. As now it's going to be in behind the net as they battle away for it here, and they're going to try and center this. So away goes McClellan, tries to make a move there, had that stripped. And away go the Stars down the right side, 1-on-3. Shot from the perimeter, and that's going to go wide. So now it's going to be pushed back here. Freymanis lost that one on the half wall. They're going to try and center this one as the two Whitecap players collide back to the point. Fit tries to shoot that through, and that's going to be cleared by Freymanis. She's going to head for a change now. So now the puck's chipped out into the neutral zone for Rianne Jean. She's going to go back for it, push that back into her own zone. For Nadasdy, Hannah Nadasdy. Now back, dumped into the zone here. They're going to go back for it. Partner pass back the other way. Up around the wall for Emerson McDonald. McDonald tries to go through the middle. Now she does. Onto the stick there. As they dump that back down inside the zone. And now it's picked up here. That puck's going to be chipped into the Fundy zone now. That's going to be picked up here by Jessica Cameron, who rimmed that around, turned it over. Now they're going to look for the centering pass here. The Whitecaps on the turnover now as they're pinned in behind the wall, and that's puck's going to get pushed free. Cross ice pass and a good one down the left side. Cameron is going to shoot that at the net there. Van Zutphen's just going to deflect that one into the slot area, and that just bounced over the stick there. As now the Stars are in on it. Shot there from Cameron. Blocked again. Back to the point. Shot from Tulloch. Makes its way all the way to the net. Van Zutphen's going to hang on and smother that one up. Up here by Alexis Tulloch. She's going to fire that back down in deep. Now they're going to fight for it here, and away goes Madison Beeson. She's going to leave that there for McEachran, who goes back up to Beeson. Beeson through the middle now to Key. Key down the left side. She's pinched off and pushed to the left side now as that's picked up by McDonald for the Whitecaps. Now it's going to be turned over here. That's going to be Ella Fitz. She tried to get in the clear there, and that was poked off for a stick. And that puck's going to move into the neutral zone now as Lowther was there. Good touch pass through the middle. Highland shot there, and that goes wide. That was off the stick there of Maya McDonald. As now the Whitecaps try and clear. That comes out to the zone, but that's held in there. Chloe Garcia had that turned over. And now they're just going to fire that back down deep. Back up top, not held in at the line, so partner pass here for Fit. As Freymanis tries to get that one in deep. As they battle for it on the wall there, it's McClellan coming out with it. Cross ice pass to Beaton. Beaton's going to chip that low and get in on the forecheck. She tries to center that. Now it's going to come back up to the point. One-time shot. That goes wide. That was off the stick there of Delory. And away goes Garcia. Centering pass turned over there by Beaton. She's going to fire that back down deep. And the Whitecaps are going to go for a change here. Good forecheck there by Keats to turn that one over. That's going to come inside the zone. That's going to stay deep here for the Stars. 7:18 left to go here, first period. Break-go pass. That's pushed ahead now, and that's not going to be icing, so that's going to be chipped off the wall and down in neutral ice. Garcia, quick up the other way. 1-on-2. She's going to shoot there, and that hits a stick there now. And that rebound was tipped, and that was headed for the top corner, but Got tipped just enough up over the net here. So the Whitecaps are going to look for their options. They're just going to go off the wall now. Through the middle for McDonald. McDonald, nice pass here to Katie Agnes McNeil. She's just going to fire that in deep. And Fundy's back on transition here. A little soft chip up the wall. It's going to go into the neutral zone here. Partner pass. Over and in deep here. As Doucette's going to give chase as she's tripped up and she's going to go into the boards here. No call. Back up to the point. Nadazdi tees it up, fires that through a crowd. That gets through but doesn't get on net. So that puck's going to be chipped out into the neutral zone. That's not going to be icing, as you can hear. No ice, no ice, no ice from up here as Nadazdi's going to look for that breakout pass, but that's going to be turned over now as McEachran's going to hold the line. In behind the net here. Beaton. That's Kara Beaton now. Leaves it. Nice tape-to-tape breakout pass there. And away goes Chisholm for the Whitecaps. Chisholm pinched off at the wall. She takes a tumble. Puck gets in deep. They're both back to their feet now as away go the Stars, but that's turned over once again here as Brooke McClellan was in on the forecheck. Shot on net there and held on to by Cameron. Real good pace to this one so far. Just under 10 minutes into this one. 5:47 left to go here in the first period. Waiting on our first goal here. As the Whitecaps are just going to try and pin this one low. As now they're going to walk out to the front of the net. Shot there, tipped up off the glass there as that hit a stick on its way to the net. Through the middle. Off the stick there of Nadazdi. This one, Michaela Nadazdi now through the middle. One touch onto the tape there of McClellan. So some good smooth passing and good low support here on display as they look for the breakout. And that's the right play as centermen come underneath the wingers for support. And through the middle. Looking for Bailey Griffin there, but that was turned over. Cross ice pass there from Richards. Down the right side. Shot from a distance there. Emerson McDonald got a shot, and that was a good save there by Cameron as she kicked out the right pad to fleck that one into the corner. 2-on-1 for him in here as now that puck's going to get deep. Shot there, and that just goes wide. Down into our blind spot here. Real good intensity to this one as well. Shot from Rianne G, and that's blocked. The Stars try and go again. Nice job there to hold that in, and that's off the glass, and that just missed. The coach on the bench there, as the hockey gods were on his side on that one, as that was an absolute laser beam into the bench, and the head coach was having a good chuckle at that one, as he can laugh it off when nobody gets hit. Breakout pass here for the Stars, turned over. Frey Manis now, she's just going to try and make a move, but it's turned over at the line, but now it's dumped in deep. But it doesn't make its way in as it hit the feet of the linesman, and they're all tangled up there. Now we're going to go cross-ice pass, and that was tape to tape through the middle. Looking for Key there. And away goes Keats. Keats on the backhand. She's going to fire that at the net. She's going to go in behind now, still with it. Back up to the point, held in there by Beaton. Now it's going to come out. Kara Beaton, she's just going to part of that cross ice. And they're just going to chip that inside the zone there off the stick of Lily McDonald. Into the feet there. McDonald, she's going to have it down low. Good diving play there from Erica Dennis there from the Stars, as she got a piece of that one, just enough to slow things down. So now they're going to get in behind the net here. 3:35 left to go here in the first period. Rimmed around to the other side. As now Beaton was there, but she decided to hang tight. And away goes Reese Murray. Murray down the left side. She's going to make a move to the middle. Had that poked off her stick, and that puck's going to end up in the left corner here for Lily McDonald. McDonald passed through the middle onto the stick there, Brophy. Brophy's going to have it. She's all alone. Brophy through the middle. She's going to work her way down to the right side. She's got some speed. She's going to put that hand down to protect that puck. She's going to hit the brakes, go back the other way. Wraparound opportunity, point-blank chance there, and a good job by Maya McEachran to clean up the trash in front as that puck was just laying there as Garcia now tries to get it out. And on the forecheck, McClellan, she's going to get there first. She's got two Stars on her. They're just going to pin her up against the wall now, as now they're going to take a bump. It's like I said, the intensity high in this one so far. And that's going to go down for a delayed icing if it has enough, and it will. So 2:41 left to go here in the first period. Still waiting on the first one. A face off to the left of Cameron here. That net gets put on the moorings now. Now she's ready in this. That could have been a tough break there for the Stars goaltender. Into the middle of the ice now. That was beaten in the perfect position there. And now Garcia makes a nice move. She's away down the right side. She's got a bit of steam now. She's just going to fire that one at the net. That's off the shin pad there of Richards. And now they're going to go back up the wall, looking for the breakout. As that's Maya McDonald now. She's going to take on two Whitecaps here with 2 minutes, 10 seconds left to go. Garcia's going to get it back. She's just going to turn, fire that blocker save by Van Zoofen, drop the stick on the save. Picks it back up, in behind the net now. Bank off the back of the net. Going to try and backhand that one out front, and is picked off here by Nasdazi. Garcia back up top, onto the backhand here. Lowther. Chip down deep there for Fit. And that's going to go onto the stick there of Frey Manis, who just tries to center that one. And now the Whitecaps are going to have a one-on-one, as that's Sienna Beaton now down the left side. Shot, and that was saved there by Cameron. And she's going to get on the rebound first, so she's going to have to wait for some recruits here as they battle away for it in the corner. Good battle. That's how it's 2v2 down in the corner now. And coming out with it is Madison Beeson. That's going to come outside the line, just barely. And now it's going to be chipped down into the zone. No ice. As Jean's going to go back forward with 1:10 left to go. Puck's chipped into the neutral zone here. Cross ice pass. Looking for Keats there, but that was just out of her reach. Now that centering pass there is picked off by McClellan. And she's just going to bring it back. And a great job here, not just to get rid of the puck because you fight for it for so long to get it. No sense of just throwing it back in now as Brophy over the blue line. Tries to get that towards the net. Last minute to play here in the first period. Shot from the point, tip there. That goes wide as that was deflected, but it deflected away from the net here. As now that goes off the mask there of Brophy, but out into the neutral zone. We're going to go up the wall. They're just going to try and chip that one in. That hits the bench, though, and that's going to be blown dead. Just in front of the penalty box here, in front of the High Button Sports booth. Game number 4 here. Last game of the night here on Rink Pad C. We're moving right along. With 20 seconds left here in this one. As that puck's pushed inside the zone. Jessica Cameron's just going to rim that around. You hear the coach probably through the mic yelling, move it. And that's going to be pushed out into center ice now as Lucia Mason's on it. She's going to walk in over the blue line. She's going to have an opportunity here. 1 second left. Probably didn't know how much time was left, but that's cleared. As that's going to do it here for the first period. So still locked at 0. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back for second period action. So stay right where you are. Second period action here from Ice Pad C, High Button Sports live stream. U18AA female provincials here in this division as The Stars look to get something going here as Reese Murray had that shot from the slot there that was blocked. And that's going to go into the middle now as they try and clear the zone. The Whitecaps do. Nice shot there, and that's tipped wide. Chisholm now for the Whitecaps. Tries to go clear that, but it's picked off at the point there by McEachran. Good soft chip, and there's going to be a puck race here as that might go down for icing. No icing on the play. Now Frey Manson is going to jump on a loose puck there and just had that squirt off her stick. Now Richards is going to go back here for the Whitecaps. And she had Namara Clark on her. Through the middle of the ice there, and it's a good job by Alexis Tulloch to jump up there. She was the last player back, but she's going to jump up. And good recognition there. As now Keats is going to get that. She tries to get that in deep. Now she's just going to poke away at that. Now it's going to come outside the line as they battle away for it. Emily Doucette's in there too. Partner pass. Up the wall. Looking for Sienna Beaton, but that was picked off there by number 8, Sydney Key. And now it's chipped out into the neutral zone as Keats tries to push that one up the wall here. But now it's going to be pushed inside the Whitecap zone. Back to the defense, cross ice pass. Into the feet there, and a good read there by Maya McEachran just to jump in and intercept that one. As Keats had a step there, but she just took a little bit of a bump. And now she's going to get it back. She's just going to fire that in deep, no icing. 13 minutes left to go here in the second period. The reverse was intercepted as Sienna Beaton tries to shovel that one into the side of the net there, and a good job by Cameron to take away the post as now the Stars are going to move away. As that's Sydney Key now, she had that stripped into the neutral zone. Now they're just going to fire that in deep, and they're going to try and get in on the forecheck here, but the Fundy Highland Stars are going to go for a full sail change here as all 5 players switch it up. Now that's turned over. That's picked up here by the Whitecaps, and that's going to be held back in the zone and fired deep, and Van Zooffen's just going to let that one go by her and in behind the net. Nice one-touch pass through the middle there, and that's as clean a breakout as you're going to get here, folks. As Emerson McDonald tries to get in there, but she's going to have to fight Alyssa Lowther for that one. 2 players get tangled up and take a spill. Like I said, the intensity in this one's just been fantastic. Great speed so far. Shot there off the side of the net. Provincial championship on the line here for this one, and you got to get out to a hot start. The first win is the most important, as they say in tournament play. Shot onto Cameron, rebound sitting there, and a good second effort there from McClellan to dive at that one, but even better job by Cameron to smother that one up and hang on. Stars away on transition. Tipped in now, and that's picked off by Nadasdy. Hannah Nadasdy and Michaela Nadasdy. You know, go ahead and assume they're sisters. It was pretty cool to play with your sibling. Never had that opportunity when I played. Although it probably just would have caused more fights than anything. As now it's a nice breakout here once again for the Whitecaps, and a nice touch from Frey Manis. Into the left side, they're just going to fire that towards the net, trying to go back door there to McDonald. As that was out of her reach. Maya McDonald now. Her and Frey Manis get tangled up, as you see right in front of our screen here. And that's going to be an offside call. Playing some inspired hockey here at Ice Pad C. Thank you once again for tuning in here and sticking with us. We're very happy to be bringing you this 2023 Female Provincial Championship here from Bedford, Nova Scotia. Nice to put the female hockey game on display here for anybody to watch. As now the Whitecaps are going to try and get out on the breakout. Keats is going to chip that. Good job to get that out into the neutral zone here as Erica Dennis is going to go back for it. She's going to go backhand, just sort of the reach there of her intended target, McIntosh. Good opportunity there. As they bang away at it, going to delayed penalty here, and it's going to come to the Whitecaps. It looks like that's going to be Erica Dennis. Not sure what the call was for, nonetheless. As you have a look there on your screen. So power play opportunity here for the Whitecaps, and a good opportunity to get on the board now as we still wait for our first one, deadlocked at 0. As that's going to be rimmed around. So now they're going to enter the zone here. Sienna Beaton, she's just going to work down the wall. She has a step, looking for her options. She's on the backhand. She's going to swing that back up to the point. That's going to have to be held in. Good job by Brophy to turn and keep that one in. She's going to fire that back down low. She was pressured from behind. Back down low, Beaton. Beaton's just going to keep pushing here, and what a battle down in the zone there. She's just going to free that one up, and a good, strong battle down low. As now that puck's going to come up to the point for Nadazdi. She's going to fire that at the net. Pad save. Rebound was kicked right to the stick there of Brophy. And that just goes a little bit too far out of her reach as they pin that up against the wall. Now the puck's going to come out to the blue line, but it's going to exit the zone now as Nadazdi. Cross ice pass. They're going to pick that up here. Looking for the stretch pass. Up to the left side. They're going to enter the zone here. McClellan now. She's just going to hit the brakes. Sorry, that's not McClellan. It's Brophy. Down low. Up to the half wall now. McDonald fired that on net. Rebound sitting at the side of the crease there, and Cameron's battling hard to get that one. She smothers up. Hangs on. 39 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Good job by Josie Cameron there to battle through the traffic. Smother that one up as we're going to have a face-off to her left with 9 minutes even left to go here in the second period. Just get a clarification on the exit for the penalty here. 39 seconds left in the power play here. And it was a tripping penalty. As I said, I didn't know exactly what it was for, but I got the official word now as that puck's going to bounce over the stick there of Nadazdi. The Whitecaps are just going to look to get the breakout going here through the neutral zone. Partner pass. Agnes McNeil back to her. She's going to go back up the left side, and that just got enough of that. And Emerson McDonald down the left side. She tries to center that backdoor pass shot. The rebound's there, and that's going to be cleared away. And a good job by Beaton to hold the line. She's going to shoot that through a crowd. Hits the skates there, Tulloch. And that's going to be sent the length of the ice, and that'll pretty much do it for the power play. As Dennis gets ready to re-enter. And now we're all evened up here. Back to 5-on-5 play. Still waiting on our first goal. Now Agnes, nice hard pass cross ice. As Nadazdi didn't like what she saw, so she peeled back and went the other way. And now the Whitecaps are going to get the red line, fire that in deep, but it was blocked unintentionally there as Reese Murray gets old muscled. And we're going to have another penalty here. It looks like it's going to be either a holding or a hooking call. That's going to be number 9, Reese Murray. She'll sit for 2, maybe less. It's going to be 2 for hooking. As you have a peek there at the penalty box. The next contestant in the penalty box. 7:56 left to go, second period. Face off into the Fundy Highland zone. One back by the Whitecaps. Partner pass over to the left side. Wound up, shot there. That goes wide. Puck's going to bounce back out here for Beaton. Beaton's going to cycle that back down low to McClellan. McClellan in behind the net. Looks for her options. She's just going to turn, use her body, and just rim that around the other side for Beaton as she takes a spill. Beaton, half wall, right side. Beaton back down low, McClellan. McClellan, good exchange there with Beaton. Beaton's going to work in behind the net. She's going to go back up to the other side, half wall. As that's ripped around for Brophy. Brophy tries to find McClellan on the other side. As now that's going to be pushed down to the half wall, but it's held in at the line. They're going to fire that one, and that's going to exit the zone here. Delayed offside here for the Whitecaps, so they're going to have to regroup and touch up. As Jean's going to go back for the Whitecaps. Peels back the other way. Good edge work there. She's going to fire that up off the wall, and Dennis is going to get there. She's just going to fire that back down inside the zone. Through the middle now for Brophy. Brophy's going to have a step, though, and had that bounce off her stick, and that's going to be there for Beaton. Beaton shot fired, and Cameron's just going to hang on, take that one in the chest, and smother up, and we're going to have another face-off here. 55 seconds left to go in the Whitecaps' second power play of this evening. .6:51 left to go here in the second period. Back to the right point, shot through a crowd, tipped, and that's tipped wide. As now it's going to come back up to the point here. Michaela Nadazdi, shot. Garcia got just enough of that one to send that one into the corner, and now it's picked up here. Frame Manis behind the net for the Whitecaps. Tries to center that, gets right back on her stick. Now they're centering pass, hits another stick, and ends up back in behind the net. Half wall. They're going to work up top. Good job there. Saucer pass, cross ice. Fired backdoor onto the stick of Frame Manis there. A good save by Cameron. As Frame Manis didn't get all that she wanted on that one, but good scoring chance nonetheless here. As that puck's going to be sent the length of the ice. 15 seconds left to go in the power play. As Murray gets back to her feet, ready to go. Cross ice pass. Good smooth breakout once again here for the Whitecaps. Make sure they stay on side, and they do. As Richard leaves it for Frame Manis, back down to Richards unintentionally, but it gets back to her stick. She tries to center that. That's going to do it for the power play. As they center that one, and that's going to come out to the blue line. Nadazdi is going to hold that in. Agnes McNeil is going to turn. Looking for her option. She's going to turn and try and fire that back down low, but it was picked off by Lowther, who's just going to send it the length of the ice, but that hits the stick there of Michaela Nadazdi. Through the middle now, Agnes McNeil looking for her options. Had that in her skates. She's going to push for that one. And a good job there by Lily McDonald just to get that one in deep and get in on the forecheck, as they're going to send two here. As Keats was in on the forecheck. That hits the ref. Shot. Saved there by Cameron, as that took a unfavorable bounce for the Fundy Highland Stars. And that puck bounced right out front. A good opportunity there, but stopped and covered up by Cameron. It's been stellar in this one so far. I'll face off to the right of Cameron now. Back up to the point. Shot from Kara Beaton at the point. That goes wide. They just try to center that as fast as they can, but it's picked off. Now it's going to get in behind the net now. McDonald's in on the forecheck. That gets by Keats. Now Doucette's going to get in there on the forecheck in a great high position. As now they're just going to cycle it around the other side. Pass into the neutral zone there as the Whitecaps clogged up the blue line. Look for the breakout here, but that's picked off there by Beeson. Beeson's just going to fire that cross ice pass now for McDonald. McDonald looks up ice. She wants to make sure that she knows where everybody is, and she's going to go down the right side. She's just going to fire that in deep as she takes a little bit of a bump. 4:40 left to go here in the second period. Beeson now had that turned over, and that's just going to be fired back in as Chisholm hit the deck and went into the boards, so she's back to her feet, and she's good to go. Now it's going to go back here for Hannah Nadazdi. She finds her outlet pass into the middle there, as that was beaten. Another smooth, almost smooth breakout here is into the middle of the ice for Beaton. That's slowed up, so good job there. As now Chisholm's away. Chisholm's going to leave that there. One-time shot there and a good look, but that shot goes wide from McClellan, as the coach has a chuckle here for that one. Nice centering pass there. That's going to come outside the line now, as the Whitecaps are going to pick it up. As Delory took a little bit of a bump there, and that's going to get inside the zone as Beaton tries to get there. Centering pass. Just in front of the photographer now. As away goes McDonald. Emerson McDonald in all alone. McDonald backhand shot saved there by Cameron. And a good right pad save there as McDonald was in all alone. Centering pass picked off. Shot blocked there. Up ice now. Rimmed around. That's not going to have enough to go down for icing as they wave it off immediately. picked off here. 3 minutes left to go here in the second period. That's going to find its way into the Whitecaps bench and blown dead. Face off into the neutral zone here. So the Whitecaps are going to go here, looking for McDonald on the right side. There goes Clark. That's going to be offside on the play. This hop one back by the Whitecaps inside the zone. Now it's cleared out in the neutral zone here. 2:35 left to go. Rimmed in behind. Nadazdi up the wall for McDonald. Had that picked off, and they're just going to fire that back down deep off the stick of Van Zutphen. Into the center ice there is picked off, but it's held at the line there as offside's waved off. Alexa Cameron now is just going to get that in deep. 2 minutes, 5 seconds left to go, second period. Held in at the line here by the Stars as they continue to hem in, and good pressure here. Got to get some shots to the net. As Fitt jumps down, she's going to pinch down and hold that inside the zone now, and Garcia's going to give a chase. She's going to come over with the puck there. She spins back, goes the other way, cycles down low. Pass out front off the pad there of Van Zutphen. Back up to the point. Fitt fires that on net. Block. That goes into the corner here. They're going to try and walk. Nice move into the middle. There's away go the Whitecaps. McDonald. She's just going to get the red line and get that deep. Let's turn just inside the line here as they battle away for it in front of the Quad County bench. And away goes Maya McDonald. She gets tangled up, and that's going to be an interference call if I was the betting man. And it will be just that. That's going to be number 6, Hannah Nadazdi, 2 minutes for interference. So the Fundy Highland Stars are going to finish this period on a power play, pending a goal, of course. As you have a peek there at the culprit. So now we're going to have a face-off in the Quad County zone with 1:05 left. Puck's held in here by the Stars. Down the left side, cross-ice pass. Picked off, back to the point, shot there from a distance, tipped into the corner by Van Zutphen. Last minute to play here in the second period. Garcia. Up top to Cameron. Back up to Cameron, right point. Back down low. Cross-ice pass almost picked off there, but now it is, as that's going to be sent the length of the ice here. 32 seconds left to go here in the second period. As Cameron's going to go back for that. She's going to rim that around here for Beeson. Beeson's going to be pinched off there as Quad County's going to get the puck back. They're just going to hold it, and good job there to maintain possession. Delor's just going to fire that into the neutral zone. That hits the skates of Lowther. So now that puck's almost turned over. Through neutral ice now. Down the left side, 3 seconds left to go. They're going to have to hurry if they want to get a shot here. And they do get one on now as that's steered aside, and that's going to do it here after 30 minutes. Still no score. Quick intermission, and we'll be back with third period action. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Third period action. Still deadlocked at 0. As that puck is sent up the half wall, that's going to be blown dead there. So 45 seconds left in the Quad County penalty here. So the Fundy Highland Stars are going to start the period on a power play. Face off in the neutral zone now. That's pushed aside. That's going to be dumped in the zone now. Nadazi's going to pick that up. She tries to clear it, but it hits a set of shin pads, and now it's going to exit the zone, out into the neutral zone here. 15 minutes to crown a winner here in this one. So now it's going to be pushed down the other end here as McClellan's going to give chase. As Dennis is going to get there first for the Stars. She's going to hit the brakes, go back the other way. So Mason had that turned over and beaten now. Had an opportunity shorthanded. But away go the Stars. Fresh off the bench was Brophy there. She's going to pressure Mason, and Mason still has it. She's going to get that on the backhand. She tries to work down low, but Nadazdi's there, and that's going to do it here for the power play. As we're all back to 5-on-5 here, as Beaton's going to make a move through the middle, looking for Agnes McNeil. She's going to give chase. Oh, and we blow a tire, and Agnes McNeil going to be in all alone to the forehand shot. Scores! Katie Agnes McNeil. And that's going to make it 1-0 here for the Quad County Whitecaps. An early goal just after they kill the power play. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead here. So back on the attack here. A shot there from the side. That was Garcia. Now she's tripped up. That's going to be sent to almost length the ice. We're going to see if it has enough for icing, and it's not as it's waved off. As Tulloch goes back now. That's going to be held in at the line. Emerson McDonald keeps it deep. Now she's going to fire that towards the net, but she fanned on it. Now it's going to get deep here. That's going to go far right corner here, and Maya McEachran's going to go back for it. She's got some space now. She's got some ice in front of her, so she's going to take it. She's going to work down the left side. She's going to try and chip to herself. She does. McEachran down the left side. Shot there and smothered up by Van Zutphen. She took that one square in the chest there, and she holds on. A good opportunity there to tie things up there for McEachran. "13 minutes even here as we try and find the puck here in the goaltender's gear. Looks like the puck got caught up in the pads here of Van Zutphen. As they look for it there in your screen. Guaranteed to bring a few laughs. Still don't know where it is. We know one thing for sure, it didn't go in the net. Wild turn of events here. We want to talk about smothering the puck. We try and give you the best look we can here. There's definitely some laughs being shared here down the crease. Looks like we found it now. As we get back to gameplay here with 13 minutes to go. 1-0 lead here as the linesman's just going to have to wait here for Van Zutphen to get ready and try and push that forward off the draw. Pushed in behind the net now. Back to Keats on the half wall. Trying to exit the zone here on the breakout, but they're going to rim that back down low. Beeson now, she's got it. She's going to cut back and go the other way, but she's pressured hard there by Kara Beaton. And now it's rimmed around the other side, but it's held in by the Stars down low. They're going to pin it up against the wall here. Now the puck's going to come free, but it's held in. Good job by Beeson to be strong on the stick. Up to the hash marks, chipped off the wall. Now it's going to be chipped out into the neutral zone here as McDonald's going to give chase. But Dennis is going to get there first. McDonald hard on her. She's going to turn and go back the other way. As McDonald blew a tire in behind the net there on the forecheck. Through the middle, nice pass onto the tape there of Sydney Key. Key down the right side. She's just going to fire that one. And Zufin's just going to deflect that one into the corner. Now they're going to pin that one up against the wall here. McDonald's back in the play now. She's got a step there, and that's going to exit the zone, but not by much. Now it's going to get inside the Quad County zone, up into the neutral zone here as McDonald takes that on the back end. She's just going to fire that in deep. And McClellan's going to get in there on the forecheck, and looks like she's going to get there first. So a good smart dump there from McDonald. Around the net here. Back up to the point. Big shot. They're going to go back down low with that as the lane to the net was taken away. Dennis tries to rim that around, but it's picked off by Chisholm. Back to McClellan now as they pin that in the corner. So now that puck's going to come free as they work their way around the net. Good job to pinch down there was Brophy on the forecheck. And now it's going to come out of the zone. Centering pass there. That's turned over back inside the Quad County zone and up ice there for Brophy. That's McClellan, sorry. Chisholm's in there too, but the Stars are going to get there first. They try and get the breakout going now. Up to McIntosh. McIntosh tries to go through the middle for Taylor. Just out of her reach. And now it's going to be dumped back in the zone. And the Stars are going to have to tag up here. 10:49 left to go here in the third period. Whitecaps with a 1-0 lead. Good breakout pass there and one touch. Agnes McNeil had that turned over. She's the goal scorer here for the Whitecaps. That's held in at the line there, and good job to take away that wall. As now it's going to get in behind the net here for Clark. Clark up off the wall now for Bailey Griffin. The puck hit the bench, I think, there, and the puck's going to come out in the neutral zone here. Partner pass for Beaton. Beaton's going to enter the zone. She makes a move. Tries to get that one towards the net, but it's picked off there by Ella Fitt, who takes a tumble into the boards. Now up the wall, but it's turned over at the blue line. Shot tipped there, and that goes wide. Beaton in on the forecheck. Had that pushed away from her. Through the middle now, turned over once again. Agnes McNeil. Now it's through the middle, but that's going to be held in once again here by the Whitecaps, and they're going to fire that in deep as Beaton goes for a change. Back to the point. Shot there. That goes wide. That's going to end up in behind the Stars net. Back up to the wall. The Stars look to get on the breakout here. Nice pass up there onto the stick of Griffin, but that bounces off her stick, but it's going to go in deep now. So they're working behind the net there. The Stars looking for the equalizer here. Good cycle game in behind the goal line. Center and pass off the side of the net. So they battle away for this here in behind. Puck comes free now, but now it's pushed back in behind the net once again. Mason now centering pass out in the slot. They bang away at it, but gets away from everybody here as that centering pass now. It's going to come outside the zone, but a good job at the blue line to hold that puck in as now the Stars are going to have a chance. Blocker save, Van Zoofen. Rebound sitting in the corner. Back around the other side. Hits something in the boards. Takes a funny bounce. And behind the net, wraparound chance into the slot there. Good job to drop down as the winger to take away that opportunity there as that player was wide open in the slot. Sent the length of the ice, but that's tipped on the way down. So that's going to negate the icing here as Garcia's going to go back for it. She's going to fire that up the wall, but it's turned over here by Brophy. Brophy down the left side into the corner. Ribbed around to the other side where it's met by Nasdazi. That's going to hit the netting, and we're going to have another face-off here inside the zone. Face-off won by the Stars here. And away they go up ice. That's Erica Dennis down the right side. She's just going to go wide. Tries to center that pass, but a good job there by Beaton to take away that opportunity there and get a stick on that one. 8:20 left to go here in the third period. I'm just going to pin that one down low. Blind spot here for the camera. Now it's going to come back to the point. Shot from Garcia. Hits a shin pad, and that goes wide. Dennis fires that back down low for Beeson. Back down. They're going to hold that down the left corner. They're just going to pin that up against the wall, but the Whitecaps are going to come away with it. As away goes McClellan. McClellan up for Brophy. Brophy down the left side. He's going to center that. Shot there, and a good diving play by Dennis to get a stick on that, just to disrupt that enough not to get a clean shot off now. Good job by Agnes McNeil. She's going to pinch in. As she came fresh off the bench, she's all by herself. She's going to go back up to the right point. Nadazdi, she's just going to work that to the middle. Didn't like the lane, so she fired it back down low. Now it's Rimber on the other side for Manis. Back up to the point. Shot towards the net. Tipped. That hits the side there and just bounces up over the back. So parents wanted a penalty call there. And now we're going to have one here as it's going to be a delayed penalty on the Whitecaps. As now they're going to touch up there, and it looks like it's going to be Agnes McNeil. And the Stars are going to have a great opportunity on the power play to tie things up. So it's going to be 2 minutes for body contact. The faceoff's going to get inside the Whitecap zone. So we're going to have a 30-second timeout. Fundy Highland here. We're going to step aside for just a moment here, and we'll be right back after the timeout. All right, and we're back here after the timeout. We'll see what the Stars drew up here during the timeout. As that shot taken from the half wall is going to make its way to the net, but it didn't have a whole lot of steam by the time it got there. So now they're going to work it from the right corner. They try to walk that backdoor pass, and Zufin got a piece of that. So they're just going to fire that one up off the glass. Almost held in there by the Stars as Beaton's going to race Lowther for it here as they get tangled up here, and Beaton's going to get on the forecheck shorthanded. She's going to keep the pressure on now. Good job by Lowther to get that up, and a cross-ice pass there. Garcia down the right side. Nice saucer pass into an area. Shot there, and that was tipped away by Nadazdi, sorry. Back up to the point. Lowther back down to the half wall. Garcia in the right spot at the right time, and she got that puck. She's just going to leave that there for Lowther. Lowther's going to walk the left side. Shot there, saved by Van Zutphen. And that's going to go into the corner now as Jason tries to get on it, and that's going to be rimmed back down around the other side. Looks Garcia's going to get there first as that puck's just going to be held in behind the net now. 5:55 left to go here in the third period. Now that puck's going to squirt onto the slot area. Shot attempt blocked. So that puck sent the length of the ice, but they're going to go back up. Quick turn up as that puck was meant for Garcia. And that's not going to be an icing here as that was waved off. And they're just going to send that out into the neutral zone here. Try to get it the length of the ice. Bank pass off the wall through the middle. Mason now shot there and smothered up by Van Zutphen. And she's going to hang on. 21 seconds left to go here in the power play. And 5:23 left to go here in the third period. That's won by Quad County there, and they're going to send that the length of the ice, and that's going to kill some precious seconds here off the power play here for the Stars. In behind the net now. Hard on the forecheck was Brophy. And now McDonald's upended, but away goes Fundy. Down the left side. They're going to enter the zone now. As that's Mason. Back to even strength now as Agnes McNeil joins the party. And behind the net, we'll keep an eye on the goaltender here. 4:50 left to go. Cycled back down low for Griffin. Griffin's going to walk out. She's got some time in the slot here. Goes backhand, back door. And that was intercepted. Back into the slot area now as it's picked up by Murray. Murray's just going to fire that one. Blocked again. Agnes McNeil, nice move. Now we're going to have a delayed penalty here. And it's going to go against Fundy Highland here as we wait for them to touch up. Saucer passed out in the neutral zone. That's going to be picked up and held on to. And they're just going to fire that down the ice. And it's going to be number 9, White here. So Reese Murray going to go 2 for tripping. Albeit unintentional, but a penalty nonetheless. As you have a peek there on your screen at the culprit in the penalty box. 4:21 left to go. Good opportunity here to add to their lead as they're just going to fire that towards the net. That's tipped. It's going to find the stick of Brophy. She fans on that shot, but the puck's sitting in the crease as they dig away at it. Now we're going to have some extracurricular activity in front. A good point there from the Quad County coach. We got a power play here, up 1. His advice is to think. Couldn't agree more here. As last thing you want to do is get caught up in that. And time ticking away here for Fundy Highland. That faceoff's won by the Whitecaps. Beaton's just going to fire that back down low. McClellan's going to get on that. Back up to the half wall. Back up top. Shot from the point. That was blocked, and that one stung for sure. As Alexis Tulloch is down on the ice here. And you know for darn sure that one stung as that one hit her point blank. Looked like in the stomach. She's back. It looks like it hit her in the arm maybe. Anyway, she's back to her feet and back to the bench on her own strength, so that's a good sign. We hope for the best for her, of course. Face off in the neutral zone now. Whitecaps continue to lead by a score of 1-0. Breakout pass into the neutral zone, onto the stick there, McDonald. She's going to chip that in. And Dennis is going to go back for it. She's going to hit the brakes and take a tumble. Now they battle for it, and that's going to find the stick here of Agnes McNeil. Back up to the point. Shot there, tipped at the side of the net. Shot scores! Frey Manis on the doorstep as that puck was tipped from the point. Ends up on her stick on the back door. That's going to extend the lead to 2-0 here. So a power play goal for the Quad County Whitecaps as they put a little more of a stranglehold on this one. Big goal here for the Whitecaps. Is now the hill even larger here for the Stars as now Garcia tries to get away on transition, but it's pushed out in the neutral zone now. 3:20 left to go here in this one. Over the left side blue line, now it's chipped out in the neutral zone. McDonald tries to get a stick on that, but it's poked away. Partner pass up ice for Garcia. Garcia is just going to turn and try and get that one deep and hit his stick and doesn't make its way down deep, but now it does. As Clark is taken down there, and Haley Richards is going to hit the brakes behind the net. Look for her options up to the winger. Good one-touch pass through the middle. Now it's almost turned over there. As Keats had that one blocked on the clearing attempt into the middle of the ice. Now that one's going to slide through. The Fundy Stars coach wanted a penalty there. And a good pass for Doucette. Doucette's just going to get that in deep, and she's going to head for a change now as Keats is going to get in on the forecheck. Rimmed around. Garcia. Good hard pass up. Now for Maya McDonald. She's going to fire that one, hits the shin pad and gets in behind the net. 2:20 left to go here in the third period. 2-0 lead here for the Quad County Whitecaps. Pushed up the wall, now chipped out into the neutral zone as McClellan's going to give chase. McClellan in there, takes a tumble. If that's going to be fit now, she's just going to rim that around there for Griffin. Griffin tries to get that out. As now Basin gets it up to Mason. And that's going to be held in as that clearing attempt was fanned on. Back to Mason there. That's pushed off the stick by McClellan. Shot from the point there and covered up by Van Zupen. She takes that in the glove and hangs on. Precious time ticking away here for the Stars. Minute 49 left to go here in the third period. U18AA action here. Last game of the night on Ice Pad C. The ever important first win on the line here. Good play there just to get it in behind the net instead of forcing that up the strong side. Now as Brophy's just going to fire that through the middle. Onto the stick now, McEachran. Back up the wall. Held in once again here by the Stars. Agnes McNeil, saucer pass out to the left side. Dennis is going to pick this up now. Wheel back. She's going to spin back the other way now. Move it up the wall. So that was out of the reach of Griffin. Cross ice now. Good read there by McDonald to take that on the bounce. Now she's going to enter the zone. Centers it for Agnes McNeil, and that's just out of her reach. Minute 13 left to go here, third period. Middle of the ice now, and away go the Stars up ice. Through the neutral zone, down the left side. McEachran down the left side. She's going to try and center that, and good job by Van Zupen to take away that pass. 57.7 seconds left to go, so into the last minute here, trailing by 2. We'll see if they pull a little Cameron out of the net. That faceoff's won by the Stars. They turn and fire that one into the feet there, into the slot area. 50 seconds left to go. Freymanis tries to find McDonald through the middle. That gets on her stick, but a good back check there. Now they're going to have a turnover. Away go the Stars down the right side. Jessica Cameron's going to get that in deep, and she's going to get there first with 35 seconds left to go. Cameron's still in the net here for the Stars. That puck sitting in the crease there. And a big crowd in front. As Van Zupen's going to hang on to that one. She's going to hang on through a crowd there. 31.4 left to go here. The face-off is tied up here in the face-off dot. As they try and push that through was McIntosh. She's in on the forecheck now. She tries to center that off a skate there of the Whitecap player. Into the corner now. Good job there. McClellan's away. She's just going to make a move. Nice move to the right side. She's going to enter the neutral zone now. She's going to get the red line. She's going to chip that in. Deep. 10 seconds left to go, and that's pretty much going to do it here as that puck is reversed back the other way. 8 seconds left now. Centering pass there for Keats, and that was out of her reach. 2 seconds left to go, and that's going to do it here. Make the final here. The Quad County Whitecaps 2. And the Fundy Highland Stars 2 here in the U18AA female division. Great game by both teams. But the Whitecaps come out with the victory. And we're going to leave you with the player of the game ceremony. We're going to turn the mic off. Thank you for tuning in here from everybody here at High Button Sports. I'm Matt Doodley signing off.